It's about playing with your heart and your passion, you know. And the thing is that if you ask any basketball player, even today, I mean, even within the generations, you play the game for the love of the game. So every chance you get to play the game, you play it with the intensity of playing hard. Defense is a part of it, offense is a part of it, you know, showcasing your talents, understanding who you're playing with, competing against your fellow players. All that is a part of the whole process.
Yeah, I love the game. Yes, I'm always going to love the game. I'm always going to feel like, you know, or keep people off guard by not knowing, you know, I can still play the game if I choose to play the game. The game should be fun. I enjoy the game. I think the game brings out a lot of happiness and joy to me, and I try to express that in the way that I play. And the people that are watching, I like to give them that sense of enjoyment as well. So if I ever feel that I'm not playing the game for fun or enjoying the game, then I know it's time for me to quit. My love for the game goes from year to year. As I can continue to create my appetite and determination and certain goals for myself to achieve, then I'm gonna be playing. When you say that, never, you know, you better be sure that, you know, things are 100% that way, you know, and I couldn't because of my love for the game, but I was pretty sure, you know, when I left the game in '98, I was, you know, pretty sure that I wouldn't come back to the game, you know, 99.9% sure. You know, basketball is my love, always have been, and I can't ever, you know, envision an ending of something like that, you know, that passion that I have for the game until I'm dead and gone. Until that's when it's, well, I can wait. I'm not in a rush.
In fact, he's the only professional basketball player who has what they call a love of the game clause in his contract. It allows him to pick up a street game whenever he wants to.
Jerry Reinsdorf, and you know, at the same time, he, you know, when I was trying to play in the summertime, he said, well, you know, you're a part of the organization, and the organization said you can't play in the summertime. I said, Doug, you hadn't read the fine print in my contract. And my contract said I had the love of the game clause. That means I can play anytime I want, any place I want. And Doug looked at me and said, yeah, you're right. And that's how we became, you know, a little closer in terms of Doug Collins and myself. And
how about joy?
The game. I love the game.
Me, it's just a guy who loved the game. And you can see the passion, determination, and just the way that I play the game. And I never took the game for granted. You know, I was very true to the game, you know, and the game was very true to me. It was just that simple.
You stuck it, baby! Michael! Michael, you stuck it, baby! You stuck it! Yeah! Yeah!
When you look at LeBron James, you won your first championship your 7th year in the league. What advice would you give him as he looks now to win his first?
First one's always the hardest. And then, you know, as you get that first, the expectation comes. And now you got to live with those. Yeah, everybody says this is your 7th year, and they compare everything to me in terms of me winning in my 7th year. And we had some tough battles, you know. But once I got there, I never left, you know. And I think once he gets there, the expectation is that he never should leave. And I wish him the best of it.
It's just a game. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your life. Play the game. Be very respectful to people, but have people respect you for a human being.
You know, when I'm with my family, that's my private life. That's certainly, you know, my time with them. I think one thing I kind of totally forgot, you know, once I retired 18 months ago, was my love for the game of basketball. As much as I tried to stay away from the game, I mean, the more times that I played, the more times that my appetite got wet.
Quite frankly, when you look at it, we get paid millions and millions of dollars to play the game that we've been playing ever since we were a kid. And that's the way I treat it. I always treated it as a game that I have enjoyed, and even if I didn't get paid $1, I still play the game somewhere. That's how much my love was for the game. So
I think I pride myself in terms of no matter what endorsement or contracts I signed, it never affected what I was doing on the basketball court, you know. And the basketball court always was my refuge in terms of just, you know, I can go and really be creative, and everything else fell off of that. Yeah, I love the game, and every day I try to play it as hard as I can when I'm playing it, but I imagine if I didn't play basketball profession, I'd probably play 126 games anyway, so it really didn't make a difference.
the players came in after a 4-year college experience of learning how to play the game, learning more about the physical aspects of the game, but then at the same time learning the knowledge of the game. And then once you get on this level, you apply that against the best players in the world, that only improves or enhances that mental toughness or the beauty of the game, the dedication to the game, the opportunities that the game provides. Not monetarily. That so happens to be a part of the game. I got a feeling that, even today, I still have that feeling. If you didn't get paid a dime, we still play the game of basketball somewhere. So the love of the game is something that either you have or you don't. You either love the game for what it's about, not for what it provides.
I mean, I've envisioned myself playing as a kid, playing professional baseball, because I started baseball when I was 6 years old, and I had most of my success as a child in baseball. And I really didn't have my success in basketball until in my later years. I never chased that dream of becoming a professional basketball player or even a professional baseball player. I just played the sport because I loved it. And because of the work that I put into it, next thing you know, success was kind of bestowed upon me without me actually chasing it. It just happened. I didn't think I would ever be this successful.
The game of basketball has been everything to me. My refuge, my place I've always gone when I needed to find comfort and peace. It's been a source of intense pain and a source of most intense feelings of joy and satisfaction, and one that no one can even imagine. It's been a relationship that has evolved over time and has given me the greatest respect and love for the game. It's provided me with a platform to share my passion with millions in a way I neither expected nor could have imagined in my career. I hope that it's given the millions of people that I've touched the optimism and the desire to achieve their goals through hard work, perseverance, and positive attitude. I don't look at this moment as a defining end to my relationship with the game of basketball. It's simply a continuation of something that I started a long time ago. One day you might look up and see me playing the game at 50. Oh, don't laugh. Never say never. Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. Thank you very much. Look forward to it.